where we left off on Monday. The main story is over, but there's still 2 DLCs, and we're starting with Jetstream, which is arguably the stronger one, but that's the order that they're presenting in. Presented. Part of me wants to try Revengeance, but part of me is also afraid that I'll just get bodied again, so I think I'll just go to hard. I don't remember if Sam has his own tutorial. I'll do it. Sam plays a little bit different. Oh no, I'm rotating. But yeah, we play as Sam here. You might notice that he doesn't have his Desperado arm. He doesn't really ninja run the same way that Raiden does. He doesn't quite have the flurry of attacks thing that Raiden does either. He's got a double jump. Rather than doing like a bunch of little attacks that add up, Sam's thing is individual really powerful attacks. One way to look at it might be that where Raiden is a ninja, Sam is a samurai. It's gonna take some getting used to though. It's been a very hot minute. Now, if I remember correctly, Sam can actually use his high strikes inside plate mode, which opens the door for some shenanigans. Surface to air missile? Honestly, yes. Rather than Ripper mode, he's got a taunt, which is actually a reverse Ripper mode. It doesn't do anything directly to Sam, but it makes enemies both deal and take more damage. Actually, if Sam's the one who hurts you, would it be called Samage instead? But yeah, the main thing to watch out for when you taunt an enemy is that their attacks gain the ability to pierce guard. So you can't just throw it out willy-nilly.
Cherry blossoms.
Yeah.
I take it you're not a fan?
No. They make me sick. I knew Johnson's team was working on some fancy-pants new reception area. But Jesus. When I get my hands on that candy ass, he'll be lucky if he can even carry his box of shit out of the building.
Is it really so horrible? They're only trees.
They go from full blossom to bare in a week. 1 fucking week. Everywhere in DC you hear, oh, it's so fleeting and beautiful. Pathetic. What do you think?
Nature is just nature. Not beautiful, not ugly. The wind blows, the flowers float away. It's simply how things are.
Huh.
In any case, Minuano should be close.
Minuano, the cool Brazilian wind.
AKA Jetstream, Sam.
The subtle joke here, that's the motorcycle that Raiden stole during the story mode. It belonged to Sam.
Hey. Hey, what the hell you think you're doing, buddy? Well, what do we have here? Oh. This. Whoops.
I feel like Sam was then just going, what if we just made Dante? Just straight up Dante. Unprovoked lethality, but they're police, so it's just karma.
The smell!
Maybe a little. I considered playing through this on my other save, which has everything unlocked for Sam. But then I was like, nah, let's do it authentically.
That samurai bastard came enemy sighted!
You can decide to kill Mooks. Sam is very similar to Raiden. Though he's not a cyborg, so he's kind of got to make up for his lack of resilience with overwhelming offense. Luckily, overwhelming offense is something that I'm a fan of. I believe that's a new enemy type. I don't think you fight those in the main game. Sam also can't sneak kill people because he's not a ninja. Everybody knows that only ninjas can stab people in the back. Sam is something of a beast. He's very, very strong. You might notice that my VP is quite high. I believe that's because everything you earned as Raiden, Sam can spend. It's functionally refunded. So, actually, I should consider, what's the word? Checking out the customized menu. Next time I get a checkpoint. Sam's campaign is also only about the length of a chapter, so it's not going to take that long to get through. I don't quite remember all the slick moves, but I think I'll do well enough. There's that checkpoint. I don't know if Sam actually has a customized menu. I think he might actually get all of his upgrades from, in-world pickups. Okay, so he's taunted and I didn't instantly kill him, which makes him very dangerous. Still counts as an A though. Ooh, VR mission.
Well, what do we have here? Maybe I should give it a try.
Sam, I think, doesn't collect them, I guess. He just chooses whether or not he wants to do them on the spot. This is an awkward time to be at 17% health.
Greetings, samurai.
Thank you for the hydrate. It's our favorite good boy.
You are?
LQ-84I, a prototype Eugene with a conversational interface.
A talking robot dog, basically?
State your business here.
Me? Oh, just sharpening my skills. Wandering the earth, dispensing justice, but only to those who deserve it. Such as outlaws, desperados,
You refer to World Marshal,
the ones holding your leash, right?
the ones who issue my orders.
And your orders are to kill me?
Yes.
Call me biased, but those seem like pretty dumb orders, Pop. Why don't you try thinking for yourself?
For myself. Should I disobey a direct order, my memory would be wiped.
Well, that's a pity.
I am sorry. You must die.
Then... I am sorry. As well.
Yeah, Sam's a somewhat decent guy. Yeah, I like how you can tell that, like, Sam kind of, like, planted the seed that Raiden, actually managed to get to grow. If memory serves, the best way to deal with Blade Wolf as Sam is to actually throw a chaff grenade at him. But like, what if I need it more later?
Combination complete.
The stairs are a really awkward place to fight. In the end, they're very alike.
You fight because you're forced to. I fight because I choose to.
My design is flawed.
Now, I am quite good, you know.
But
I'll take an A there. I don't necessarily think that that was an A-rank performance, but I'll take it.
Why do these sewers seem so familiar?
Oh, and now I'm on fire. I should really be more careful about what I taunt and when. But like, it's really fun to taunt things and then one-shot them with a fully charged slash. So I'm very tempted to keep trying it. It's a little bit hard to set up, but if you can hit something with Sam's, like, execution move while it's taunted, it one-shots basically everything in the game.
At last, our hero reaches the castle.
The only way to really take advantage of that is to, like, set something up for execution while it's got a friend, and then taunt its friend, and then bait the friend into getting hit by the execution of the person who isn't taunted. Like, for example, never mind. If I can stun this guy, and then taunt. I don't think I lined it up right. I did not line it up right. Yeah, Sam was absurdly fun, actually. Like, very different playstyle to Raiden. I really wish that he had more missions. Oh. Right. I was actually lining up for a bigger hit on him, but then the door is closed. Yep, DLC v DLC. It'd be really cool if there was a samurai in the sequel to this game. Oh, wait. I think I mentioned this back when I first started playing this game, but like, I really wish that there was like a proper spiritual sequel. Like, there are other games that like do mesh cutting stuff, but I don't think anything that really quite feels like Revengeance.
Just what I was looking for.
Which is a shame, because Revengeance is awesome. Obviously it couldn't be Revengeance straight up, but like, still. Also, if you're wondering why Sam has a battery meter, despite the fact that he's not a cyborg, so am I.
HQ, the intruder is riding up on West number 2.
Roger that. Shutting it down and sending reinforcements. Assist them in engaging the intruder.
Copy.
Oh, messed that one up. This one actually has a bunch of like cool moves that the game just doesn't tell you about, like the one that I used to kick that guy into the air. He's got another one where he does like that. It's like a cooler gap closer, kind of. I think there's somebody shooting at me. Or not. No, it was just the missile launcher on this thing. You know, I heard the missiles going off and I thought it was like an extra opponent. It was not. There's another VR mission over here. I actually wonder what's in it. Can't remember the last time I actually did one of these. I know that some of these are like ludicrously difficult actually. Like some of them to get power time, you need good RNG. Well, RIP Sam. I think I'll just stick to the campaign. You're noticing that the late Allegan striking gear looks a lot like Sam's outfit? Yeah. And scouting looks an awful lot like Raiden. Actually, it looks more like Genji, but like Raiden and Genji look very similar.
Welcome to Denver. I am Monsoon. We've been expecting you, Sam.
Oh?
They say you took on a drug cartel back in Brazil, all by yourself.
Almost took it down, too.
If you had, another outfit would have taken its place. One way or another, it always goes back to business as usual. You realized that, didn't you, Sam? That's why you left.
I was out for revenge. And I got it.
Well then, let's see what you got now.
Oh shoot, it's John Metal Gear from the tutorial. just noticed this thing cracks the ground when it walks. How'd they get it in here? I just had a thought. If Raiden has the Ninja Run, does Sam have the Sama Run? I didn't get the proper release timing on that. Oh well. I think I need to take out its feet. Fun fact, a speedrunner can kill this boss in like 10 seconds maybe. It's very fast. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, they show up and they like 3-shot it. Oh, speaking of getting beaten, that's another one of my lives gone. Sam's parry window isn't quite as generous as Raiden's, so I really have to tighten it up. Oh, it took some doing, but it got done. I'll take an A. I really feel like that was more like a B or a C, but if they want to give me an A, I'll take an A.
Well done, Sam. But you haven't quite passed the test yet. Come on up to the top floor. It'd be a shame if we didn't meet after you went to all this trouble.
I think there's more stuff if I poke around in here. Mainly that chest there. There we go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure just like hidden around the stage is everything Sam needs to max out his stats. It's a relatively quick progression because small DLC. These jetpack things continue to be a menace. Birds killing ninjas since the 1980s is this reference that I don't understand. Also, Sam's not a ninja, he's a samurai.
You're everything they said you were, Sam. Yet still so naive.
And how is that?
Outfits like ours, they're living things. You can't destroy them with violence alone. You may kill a part of it, a limb or two, but the main body will survive.
Then I'll just have to kill all of it. All of you.
We're not some band of favela thugs. I told you, our outfit is a living thing, with offspring, with influence. Our memes. You've destroyed plenty of street gangs all over the world. Yet, are we any closer to world peace?
I'm not here for the world. I'm here for myself.
Well, that's more like it. Let's just see how far that attitude gets you here, shall we?
I mean, to be fair, I am kind of murdering my way through everything. It seems to be working pretty well. Ninja Gaiden Birds, I never played that game. The only Ninja Gaiden game that I played was one for the original DS, I think. I wonder if they're repeating themselves because it's fun. Well, yes, of course I wanted to target that one, not this one is directly in front of me. This game sometimes. I wanted to pull that one off at least once. Oh shoot, melons. Let's go.
I believe my Murasama must feel at home here. Nothing like a sword fight under the cherry blossoms.
I like how that guy ran in and got kicked. The timing on the dogs is a little bit weird. I'm pretty sure you can't execute them while they're taunted. But it'd be way too easy if you could, because then you could just, like, kill one and then blow up all their friends. That's a VR mission, I don't particularly care for that. In situations like that, where there's like a really fast cleave through the brain,
Another one? This place is huge.
or any kind of like traumatic brain injury like that, I always wonder what it feels like to like be the consciousness housed in the brain that is no longer like physically intact. Like, it's gotta be a relatively unique experience. Like, obviously, I wouldn't ever actually want to realistically experience it, but like... It's kind of like the notion of like, what if I could imagine pictures? It's like, I can't. But like, what would life be like if I could? It's gotta be a unique sensation, something unknown to me. There's like inherent curiosity there. I like how the elevators ding. I keep going for the really greedy full charges, and I really shouldn't.
Where did it all come from, eh?
Yeah, right there. I was able to one-shot the gorilla. Because I taunted him and then used the execute from the other guy. Not sure what that was about.
I'm impressed, Sam.
Who is this?
But not surprised. You're one of the most qualified applicants we've ever had.
Applicants? I'm not here for a job.
Oh, but you're doing so well at our test, Sam.
You're... Armstrong. I already have a job. Destroying men like you. Bastards who keep the status quo. Send others to die. All from your cushy corner office where...
Well put, Sam. You and I have more in common than you think. Come on up to the roof for your final interview.
What are you talking about?
Hurry. Don't want to keep the new boss waiting.
If only getting a job was as easy as infiltrating a megacorporation skyscraper and killing everybody inside. I think there's a good...
Denied. Enter security code.
Right, okay, I think what I do is I go in here to get the security code. Hi. You know, I never noticed that Sam's mid-air parry has a distinct kick. That man just animation cancel his charge. Honestly, respect. That was really cheeky. It got me. Good old server room.
Access denied. Enter security code.
Looks like I'll need to slice up some security until they drop one.
Yeah, I think that opens this room back here. I can't remember what's in here. It's either an upgrade or an extra encounter, maybe. Let's find out. Oh, VR and upgrade. We take those. Worth doing.
Security code? Don't mind if I do.
You know, I wonder how well Sam would perform in the Olympics. Like, he's unaugmented, and he can run very, very fast pretty much indefinitely. Like, I wonder how his observable in-game speed holds up to, like, actual athletes. Oh, look who we have here. Helicopter. No, get back here. Very rude. You should be dead now.
Sam, thanks for coming in.
What's your game, Armstrong? Gonna talk me to death?
Like I said, son, time for your final interview. Come on!
Okay.
Presumably nobody noticed the light show.
Let's dance.
I'm pretty sure he doesn't ever use that particular move against Raiden. He uses like a variant that grabs you instead. But Sam doesn't have those QTEs, so he just gets like knocked aside instead. I need to set up my game. He's through 2 of my... oh shoot. He's through 2 of my things, and I've only gone down to 73%, so he's actually winning in terms of... Never mind. In terms of running through each other's resources. At least part of it is that I'm still going through... I'm still going for like the really greedy slashes. But like the greedy slashes are out, really fun to go for, so I don't think I'll stop. I say as I get punched into the stratosphere. Okay, 50%. Wouldn't be Armstrong without his signature thing. Or he could just pull him on soon. I like how there's no explanation as to how he can do this. He just can. I don't think shockwaves like have tracking like that IRL, but nanomachines are a gateway to powers that many would consider unnatural, I suppose. This is such a good song. I like how he's stronger than the people. If I were to try and justify it, I'd say it's because he's plugged into like his own building's power grid, rather than running entirely off of Excelsius's battery. I call shenanigans on that one. I think there's another phase transition at 25%. Or not. If I were really brave, I'd taunt him. Brave or foolish. Sam's probably got a concussion after all this. The tracking on his charges is really aggressive. I know that they're dodgeable, I'm just not timing it as well as I really could be. Well, shoot, I'm down to the last of my health. It would suck to lose at sub 5. Down to the wire. Did it. Down to the wire, but I did it. And just like that, the main canon didn't have to happen. Jetstream Sam has saved America.
What the hell are you?
We could use a man like you, Sam. Organized violence, waging war as business. We're gonna put an end to all that bullshit.
Maybe I misjudged you.
Then how about it? Will you lend us a hand?
A hand, eh? How about I take yours?
Not bad, son. Like Monsoon said. Losing a limb or two won't stop us. Well, the job's yours. Welcome aboard.
And that's why Sam uses a prosthetic in the main game. But yeah, that's basically Sam's entire backstory. Very short DLC. That's the whole thing. So I guess we'll move just right. I guess we'll just move right on to Blade Wolf. After our break. So, we're gonna take a 5-minute break here. Please use this time to go to the bathroom, refill your beverage, anything that would take you about 5 minutes. I'll see you in about that long. every turn. And I guess we may as well just move straight on to Blade Wolf. You might have noticed that I changed the stream title to reflect that. I have not played nearly as much Blade Wolf as I have Raiden and Sam.
LQ-84I, acknowledge. I have your orders. You will see them through down to the letter, or else. Well, you know what we do to naughty AIs, don't you? I trust that will serve as adequate motivation. So, your orders are to eliminate a certain pesky politician. I have marked the objective on your radar.
And now I'm a doggo.
The target's car is parked in front of the hotel. Head there now.
So yeah, if Raiden's thing was speed and Sam's thing was overwhelming
Kill your
power...
enemies in a single blow by approaching unnoticed from above or behind.
Blade Wolf's is stealth. Also, isn't that our own fighter, actually? Like, those aren't militia forces, those are Desperado cyborgs.
There he is. Eliminate him.
I did it.
Good doggy. VR mission complete.
Well, what did you think of the exercise?
Mission accomplished. The target was neutralized.
That giant intellect, and this is all you have to say?
I obey the orders I am given. I was not ordered to gather data on the merits of the mission.
Perhaps you are more like a dog than I thought. Your kill count, though? It is disappointing. Perhaps Sundowner was right. You lack man's killer instinct. Well, there are several methods we might use to help give you that edge. Repress your emotions through certain training scenarios over and over. Or teach you that following orders absolves you of responsibility. Instill a fanatical belief in our cause. That our enemies deserve death. Or perhaps convince you that they aren't people at all. That they are less than human. That they are like animals. Things. I wonder which method would work best on you.
I possess neither man's killer instinct nor his moral urge to resist it. None of your methods would be effective.
Are you saying I cannot teach you any new tricks? Very well. Continue your training.
Oh, he designated her as an enemy at the end. Why does the AI have emotions? Because it's modeled after a human brain.
Time for the practical combat training. Eliminate all cyborgs you find in the VR. Strike at the exact same time as the enemy to parry incoming attacks. Not bad. Keep it up.
Can I throw those knives? I want to throw those knives. Maybe knives on my thighs, I want to throw them.
Use dash to move at high speed. Jump over obstacles in your way. Throw your knives to damage enemies from afar.
Oh, I do have knives. Nice. I wouldn't have expected the dog to be the one with an emphasis on first-person shooter.
Naturally, yes?
Also, I'm pretty sure Blade Wolf doesn't automatically deflect bullets when he's running. Because, again, stealth-emphasized character.
Remember what you have learned here. Should you embarrass me? Well, it just would not do.
I like how long his tail is. That's a good tail length.
I really gotta take your little toy AI along?
The more the merrier, no?
Yeah, whatever. Different AI, but it's still just an LQ-84.
And your ID.
Oh, it speaks. I'm Kamsen, aka the Desert Storm.
You will be joining him on the next mission.
Buckle the fuck up, little doggy. Remember this. We're bringing freedom here if it kills us. Or better yet, them.
I would not know about freedom.
Huh. Then get ready for an education.
We will see who gets the education.
Mistral, our mission is to spread freedom. If so, then why am I never offered a choice?
Why? Well, that's...
For this simulation, we have recreated the mission area in VR. Head to the target indicated on your map.
Oh shoot. I did not do stealth properly. Whoopsie. Right, I remember now. The reason I didn't redo a lot of Blade Wolf's stuff is because I'm really bad at sneaking. At least his brand of sneaking is the no witnesses kind. Which I'm somewhat proficient in. Somewhat. Sekiro approved as much. Sekiro's not a stealth game. is actually really cool. I'm a big fan of like throwing knives, aesthetic type stuff. Just like the side of a handle jutting out of somebody. I like how he uses his paws to key in a code rather than just like actually interfacing with it directly because he's a computer. I also like how he's called Blade Wolf, but his weapon's more like a chainsaw. Chainsaws aren't really cutting weapons, they're more like grinding weapons. That's why they have so many individual teeth. They don't really cut through things so much as they like shave away like a little bit at a time. But like very, very quickly.
Well, I suppose that is that. Now for your next mission.
They'll never spot me. I'm crouched slightly. Everybody knows that if you're crouched slightly, you can't be seen. Must have been the wind, after all. He saw me. You went there a second ago. Let's equip our nano paste. I'm very sneaky. Blade Wolf loses so much health in open combat. He's not a direct combatant type. I don't actually know what his optimal DPS combos are. Like, I've played so little of Blade Wolf compared to Raiden and Sam. I don't actually know where to go next. Oh, I guess I just have to kill everybody. Awesome.
Not bad. I will give you your next set of orders when you reach your objective. All right, Toki. This is the final mission. Make use of platforms and footholds to reach your goal.
I saw the action button and wanted to push it. That was probably unwise, but the violence called to me. This is why foxes aren't stealthy. We're actually very stealthy. We're just better as ambush predators. Like, basically foxes cheat. We just use wall hacks, and then we, like, gank you when you think that you're safe at home. I do not want to be here. Dum. Ooh, mines. Another upgrade of some description over here. Oh, a little bit more health. Can always use that. Oh, shoot, I fell. Oh well, it was worth doing. Ow! It was worth doing, it got me an upgrade. An upgrade that just saved my life no less. Ow, my bones! Somebody should kill that monkey. I like how the one cyborg isn't sure exactly how to handle this. Okay, that didn't even hit me. Very rude. Did I mention that I like how his tail moves? Ow. Like, way kind of like, sort of trails behind me. Okay, what if I just killed these guys? Like, they said that this was a stealth mission, so I tried not to fight them, but here we are. One less RPG in the world to blow up dogs with. I feel like it's probably like the best like anti-gun argument. It's like, oh, what do you want guns for? To kill dogs? Like that thing could kill a dog. Like shouldn't it be gotten rid of? Oh, I'm dead. Okay. At least I got my upgrades, so that's nice. I don't have to go and like hunt them down a second time. gorillas continue to be very rude. Like, I wouldn't have as much beef with the gorillas if they couldn't jump all the way across the map in a single leap. Oh well, it is what it is.
That is it for your VR training. Tomorrow, we commence the operation. Have yourself fully defragged and ready.
Textbook.
The assembly building and palace are under our control.
Did not care to join in the fun?
No, I see no reason to fight.
Well, I am sure you will get your reason soon enough.
Mistral.
Russia cannot intervene officially, but they will not just hand over the gate to their precious pipeline. It will not be
No,
done
I'm
with
not hating.
refugees or cyborgs from one PMC or another.
Logically, yes.
Scout out the city while you still can.
My orders are to stay at your side.
Well, that simply won't do, now will it? There, I have disengaged your range inhibitor.
I am free to go wherever I choose.
For now, but just remember, I can switch it back at any time.
Of course. Thank you.
That giant intellect.
Oh,
The
Valko has the remote.
LQ-84I has gone AWOL. Destroy it.
Is it really AWOL if they know where I am? Because if I'm not absent, I'm just betraying them. Oh, I just noticed you redeemed. That's the sound the Blade Wolf makes when he chops Mistral's arm off and steals the remote. Yeah, I got all these knives, wonder how good they are. Just good enough to blow my cover, I guess. So, like, not very. Also, kitty cat. Oh, she's pretty. All cats are very pretty, in my opinion. Like, even scruffy cats are just scruffy. They're not ugly. Oh, I'll take an S happily.
HQ, requesting heightened security status for this area.
Roger that. Sending back up.
Yeah, I'm grateful that like Blade Wolf wasn't required for Stormbringer. Though if it was, I'd probably remember the stealth routes. Yeah, that's an awful lot of resources that they're spending just to bring a single doggo in line. I like how he says the lines that he says in his boss fight. He's just a dork calling his moves is what he is. Although to be fair, if I had moves, I would also call them. If you like, behold, aerial chop, and then I one-shot them. Camera, please. Also, I like how with Raiden and Sam, when they get stunned, it's BMI error, but with Blade Wolf, it's AI error. It's little touches like that that like really make a game. It's like, excuse me, please give me the Zandatsu. I call shenanigans. I totally should have gotten that heal. Oh well. Is that thing gonna keep looking this way, or will it glance away and then I can assassinate it? It's gonna glance away. Nice. That was way easier than fighting it normally. Okay, so there's a guy here, gotta wait for him to turn around. This is so weird. Metal Gear is a game about, like, overwhelming violence, not sneaking. SMH. Okay, what's this doing here? Oh, nice. We take those. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I'll take that backside.
Ahead is an electromagnetic barricade. It uses the EMP wave to disable any UG or cyborg that tries to cross. Unless you are a contractor with the proper access code, of course. Now what? Kill a contractor and take his access code, perhaps? A pity little pets like yourself aren't given the code,
How kind of her to tell me exactly what I have to do.
Well, they found you. Best of luck,
I thought I had more juice in the tank than that. To be fair, if I was a villain, I would probably do the same thing. I'd like call up my enemies and be like, blah ha ha. Allow me to taunt you.
So? What now? You think you will run to the coast? To freedom? Ha! Let me save you time. You won't make it. Just give up now, while you still can.
Ha, joke's on you. Now I know that going to the coast will free me. Why can't those knives one-shot when I throw them normally? Okay, now that I'm getting the hang of it, this stealth thing is kind of fun. Weird, but maybe they should make a Metal Gear game that's like all about stealth thing. Now that it'd never take off. Okay, how will I get across this? Perhaps like this. You know, it occurs to me, if they've got tech that just like instantly disables any UG or cyborg that comes into proximity of it, why not just point that at Raiden? I feel like that would have saved them some grief during the main story. If I had any big Metal Gear fans in chat, they'd be tilted. That's why I said what I said. This is like when it's 3 AM and your cats decided that it's time to fight each other. Except instead of cats, it's like robotic dogs with railguns and chainsaws. I wish I had a railgun instead of a chainsaw. Isn't it two foxes screaming at each other at 3 AM? They do it more like at... like right when it gets dark, not at 3 AM. If you can hear a fox loud enough to, like, be legible from far away, it's probably specifically a vixen looking for a mate. Like, that's the only time they really get that loud. Also, a vixen looking for a mate sounds exactly like a human woman getting murdered, which is very funny. No, don't swish the doggo with a hammer, that's rude. Yeah, with how ridiculously petty they are. I wonder if, like, PETA ever got mad at this game for beating up a robot dog. Why didn't the dog go down so quickly when you fought him as a boss? Presumably because by then he's been upgraded. Well, as it turns out, 17 rockets to the face is the weakness of Blade Wolf. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. You shot me right as I took a swig. Like, a hole opens up in my throat. It's not just blood that comes out, but also my most recent beverage. Let's just reboot that checkpoint. I wonder if triggering caution counts as failing stealth. Personally, I think it wouldn't, because the bonus is called no alerts, and caution and alert are two different things. But on the other hand, you never know. Hi, it's me, RoboPuppy. Luckily, Blade Wolf is a time-traveling doggo, and if he messes up stealth, he can just go back in time so that he didn't. That's totally canon. Raiden can also get score bonuses for exclusively clearing an area with nothing but stealth kills. But it's substantially harder for Raiden, and oftentimes not possible.
Freedom, then I can't expect you to get our cause. But it don't matter. Understand it or not. You'll die for it all the same!
I love this guy, Kansai, because he comes out of nowhere, has less than 5 minutes cumulative screen time, drops the single most banger song in the entire soundtrack, elaborates nothing. Shoot. I didn't do it properly right last time, but during this segment you can actually sneak up on him and get a hunt attack. There we go. Oh, I got a couple of nice dodges in. Tried to dodge that, did not work. Oh. I did it.
All this, and beaten by a goddamn mutt.
It is said all dogs have their day.
You little fuck.
Finally, I am almost free.
You piece of shit! What about the freedom of this whole country?
Freedom cannot be forced on others. It must be earned for oneself.
Mangy goddamn son of a...
And then he exploded.
Almost. Instinctor, of course.
You deceived me.
Such a mighty intellect indeed.
Then I have lost.
Shake. Shake. Finally, that Batao Oju is out of my way. I will come up with a story for the debriefing.
Mistral.
Do they see you? This fight has nothing to do with freedom.
Then, why?
You see only logic and reason. You would never understand.
Wow. Blade Wolf, you've been through so much.
Blade Wolf.
Yep, that's your name. I hope you like it. So, just after that was when Raiden saved you?
Yes, he freed me. Like me, he had been forced to kill. He has witnessed the dark side of human nature. But still, he continues to fight for what he believes in.
Yeah. And that's why I believe in him. He'll keep holding on to it and won't ever let it go.
Oh, the happy waggy tail. I'm glad that he's happy. Dogs deserve to be happy. Even if they're robot dogs. Made of weapons. Where's the third DLC? Oh yeah, no, they're about that. There isn't one. Alright, well, with that, with Jetstream and Blade Wolf completed, that's the entire game. It's a pretty short game, very fun though, lots and lots of replayability to like go back for like speeder? What? Speed kills and like high scores and stuff. Tremendously fun. That said, thank you all so much for joining me. That is so loud. Thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it each and every time. Next scheduled stream is going to be on Sunday. The game is going to be Pokemon Colosseum. I'm not sure what I'm going to do on Monday. I'll have to figure it out by then. Thank you again for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful night. And I hope to see you again